he has a son named Steele, who I think ended up on Broadway and stuff. But, like, he was fucking awesome. Like, he was my kindergarten teacher, and, like...
Dude, he let us have 2 snacks in
No,
the day.
no, but, like, what are you in kindergarten? Like 4, 5, something like that?
I don't know.
Like, he used to bring, like, an acoustic guitar to class, and he would play, like, This Land Is Your Land, This Land Is My Land, like that stuff.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, I just waltzed up to the front of the class and, like, started singing with him because I just, like, whoops. And he was super cool about it. He was like, awesome. Like, this kid wants to sing, you know? So he totally encouraged it. And I think, like, that's where, like, my love of singing started. Like, he could have easily been like, get back to your seat, and then I would have, like, hated singing and never, like, pursued anything, you know?
I had a teacher that...
You're so impressionable at those ages.
Yeah, I agree. I had a teacher that ripped up one of my drawings when I was...
Oh, fuck, no
drawing
way.
in class, yeah. Because he called... I mean, he could, you know, he had the teacher sense. I thought I was being fucking coy and shit, but, like, you know, obviously he, like, called on me because he saw I wasn't paying attention.
Right.
And wanted to make an example out of me.
Right.
So he was like, Aaron, what about this? And I was like, and, like... I've always been like an honest person, so I was like, I'm sorry, I was drawing, and then he just like came over and like ripped up my drawing, and I was like,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
you can't do that,
dude. I had a teacher. I probably shouldn't say his name in case anyone wants to like fucking do a vendetta on my behalf, but like it rhymed with Lajeski, and like he would like. I don't know, maybe he was like a musician that like didn't succeed or like didn't want to become like a high school music teacher or something like that. But he fucking hated me, and he resented the shit out of the fact that I was clearly like, I love singing, I'm gonna do music for a living, you know?
Yeah.
And so he would just like take me like aside and just like yell at me and tell me I would like never amount to anything.
What?
Yeah, isn't that crazy? And at the time, I was in like 6th grade, and at the time, like, you don't know any better. You're just like, adults know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So you're just like, I guess he has a point of some kind. And now I'm just like, if I ever see him again, I'll fucking punch him right in his stupid red-haired face. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, that's how all my art teachers were too.
Yeah, yeah.
They were all very like, okay. That's a sideways ladder.
That's fine. It's just amazing that, like, as a kid, you have to fight against, like, the repressed, like, insecurity bullshit of adults that are in charge of a part of your life.
That's pretty true.
It's really wild. But, hey, just advice to anyone out there who is going through an experience like that, because we have some younger viewers. Those teachers can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, those teachers can really go fuck themselves.
Yeah, ignore them completely and follow your dreams.
Yep. Nickel. I would have a nickel.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say my friend Josh and I made this game where like I was King Stego, which was short for Stegosaurus.
No way.
Yeah, and he was King Iguana, which was short for Iguanodon, which was his favorite dinosaur. And then we just threw shit at each other. And whoever hit the fucking other guy with something got a point. And whoever got 20 points first won and got to be the king dinosaur of the house.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was like your own little Game of Thrones, but like prehistoric.
We just fucking threw shit at each other. That was the game. And like...
I mean, that's pretty much what Call of Duty is.
I guess so.
It's
and I remember
catch.
I won. I remember I won 20-19. That shit was like almost 30 years ago, and I remember it so clearly because it was so meaningful to me at the time.
Like, kids just have cell phones now.
Right.
Like, I remember when they invented, like, chatting devices.
Oh, yeah.
That could only have, like, 4 characters on the screen at a time.
Oh, yeah.
That, like, you had to buy and then, like, sync up with your friends so that you could chat in school.
Dude, when I was, like, 6 years old, I got my first Commodore 64. And,
Nerd!
Yeah, I know. And it was a home computer. It had a large external disk drive, a large chunky keyboard that connected to a television set and a joystick. And like you watch the games now, and it's literally like yellow square moves towards green square, you know? And it was incredibly advanced at the time, and I loved it. And well, lo and fucking behold, every kid in the world now has that computer times, I'm going to say 800,000
Yeah.
in their pockets at all times.
Oh, yeah.
It's just crazy to think about.
800,000.
At least.
At least. Yeah, agreed.
God, the games you can play on your phones these days.
You could play like a copy of Super Mario 64 on your iPhone with inferior controls and janky-ass graphics.
Finally.
You could play a copy of Flappy Bird if you got it when it was still available to buy.
It's the shitty watered-down graphics that you demanded.
You could play a Super Nintendo emulator running at half speed.
Oh.
You could play...
From a Taco Bell.
I know. My last watch was the see-through jellyfish, the Swatch watch, where you could see all the gears.
Whoa.
Do you remember that shit?
That sounds awesome.
I love the see-through jellyfish. It's late 80s. It was what all the cool kids were wearing.
Well, it's what all the cool kids should be wearing right now.
Goddamn right. Come on, kids. Your shit together.
Get with it.
Get yourself a digital watch.
Get with it.
Good God.
Thank
Damn.
you. That's the one kid that put it on. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Right,
Now, go back to the 80s and play your portable video game system, the Shame Boy.
The Shame Boy.
You never played Shame Boy?
Lame Boy.
Oh, I'll play Tetris, and it's like, are you sure you want to play Tetris? You're blowing it with your grades. Damn it, Shame Boy!
You know when you get like really hurt and you just make like guttural noises because you're like scared?
Yes.
Like something like your leg breaks or something and you're just like you know? There's no follow-up to that. I just
okay.
wanted to know if you were related.
I've never really broken my leg. I fractured my forearm once.
Yeah?
That was no fun. Yep, playing basketball.
Oh, Jesus.
I was 10.
10?
Yep. Yeah. We played for keeps on the streets of Jersey, baby.
You were tenured?
Yeah, I was tenured. Tenured. But like I just landed on it funny and I just remember like hearing I remember hearing the snap and being like, uh-oh. That's not good.
I don't want to be here yet.
What do you mean?
Shit. Well, I can't beat this boss right now.
Where's the item that you need to get?
What?
Weren't you here to get an item to help you?
Yeah, well,
in
this
blue-
is like a whole fucking like part of the game.
Oh shiz. You just fucking blew my mind.
Well, I'll blow your mind when it actually happens.
No, you fucking blew my mind. I'm sorry, what was that?
It'll blow your mind when it actually happens to you.
Oh god.
Eventually. Whenever it happens to
You know what did blow my mind? The first time I ever got one of those Magic Eye 3D things.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was at the San Diego Comic-Con when I was a little kid, like 92, I guess, 93. So I was like 13 or 14. And I was staring at it and it just happened. And I was like, oh my god, amazing. And then I could just do them forever.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But
You had never like looked at a chain link fence and it just kind of like looked
connected.
Weird?
Yeah, I never had. But I do that all the time now. I match up like if there's a repeating pattern of something, I'll let my eyes cross until it links up and becomes 3D.
There you go.
Oh no, you're losing every time you
Really?
There you go. Just try to
Wait,
get it right.
do I don't know which one's right.
Boy, you fucked that up.
Fucking, did I do it? Shit, I didn't get her ice cream though. What the hell's going on? Is this how Cold Stone Creamery does it?
You don't know how to scoop it up.
I need some upgrades.
I need laser hands.
All right. How much money do I have?
$165. What fucking ice cream shop are you working at?
This cup is $1,500.
I worked at an ice cream place when I was 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I gotta tell you something. I don't recall ever walking out of there with 165 in pocket.
That's true. The company takes a huge chunk of it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Got him dead. Got him dead, son. Look at these fucking Jimmies over here. And bang.
Jimmies.
Bang.
And we're not talking about sprinkles.
You know Jimmy's?
Well, yeah, we've had this talk before.
Oh.
I only knew the term Jimmy's because I worked at an ice cream shop for my first job. And some people, foreigners to New Jersey, came in and called them Jimmy's. And I was like, what do you mean? And they're like little rainbow Jimmies. And I was like, oh.
But that's like a New England thing. I guess it's
mean
a very specific New England thing.
Sprinkles.
Ah,
Oh, shit.
shit.
Well, there went your fucking head start. Oh, that's not good.
It's cool. Don't worry.
Is it
oh,
cool?
Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, and a rat feasted on my corpse.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, I always get Rainbow Jimmies on my ice cream.
Do you really?
Yeah, dude, I love Rainbow Jimmies.
I tried a delicious ice cream place, called Local Ice.
Yeah?
It's a
Were they
little.
local, and did they serve ice?
They weren't really local for me. I traveled a while and stopped there on the road, but it's like a tiny little shop with
A shop.
yeah, it's like a little shop with like a chalkboard and old-timey chairs and stuff. I liked it.
Aww. Was it good?
Yeah, it was fucking super
Oh,
delicious.
sweet, dude.
I know. I was like, why am I not eating ice cream for every meal? And then I did.
I could give you a couple reasons.
Yeah, now I feel horrible all the time.
Watch out, thief.
Yeah. Is that a thief? Are
Yeah.
there guys that steal your shit?
Oh, I don't know. He just looked like a thief.
Oh, okay.
He kind of had like that thief's garb on. You know what I mean?
God. I don't know. Something about you saying that brought me back to, I played, when I was, 14, 15, something like that. I played Arena, the first Elder Scrolls game.
Uh-huh.
And like, I just remember like, I mean, it's so primitive compared to what's going on today. But like, if you're a thief in the town and you steal something, some guards come to arrest you. And like, it's like the only thing anyone says in that game, but they're like, stop. And I just remember thinking like, oh my God, this is so crazy advanced. They're talking to me.
They're saying words! He said stop, say it again.
Stop.
I remember when I first played, oh my God. It's this
Karate Champ.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Dude, but you know what? That's a
was like,
fucking, that's a pretty decent game because like, you have feedback, you know? It's like you can't lie.
Well, you could, because like if you got,
If you get pelted, it's like, ow! And it's like, that's 1 point for me.
right, but a lot of times there'd be like the side pelt where like maybe it hit clothing and like, you
Does
know.
that count? Well, then you have to come up with what the contingencies are.
Yeah, but
It's like, if does a side hit help? Or
when you're 6, you don't, you know, you just lie.
well, that
You
sounds
just
like your fucking problem.
Wow, Aaron, it's not my problem because the game ended a long time ago. I believe he's got like children now and a wife.
Well, his kids are probably playing it then.
You're probably right. I'm gonna be like, yo, King Iguana. I'll call him up out of nowhere. I haven't spoken to him since like 1995.
Yeah, yo, we playing again?
Yeah.
Did it have a name?
No, I don't think it did. Throw shit at each other. I think it might have been called King Dinos. or
King
something.
Dinos?
Yeah.
All right, so if you should just call him up and be like, yo, King Iguana,
Yeah.
or whatever. King Dinos, the playground tomorrow night. And he'll just be like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And he'll be like so into
Yeah,
it.
actually, no. I think, judging from his Facebook, he'll probably be something more along the lines of, like, I'm a rabbi now. I can't be throwing shit at you.
Yeah, for old time's sake.
He's a man of God.
Yeah, but, you know, it's like, gets you closer to God to feel pain, right?
Who told you that? My mistress. My bondage mistress. Did you just kill a lamp
It was
with
a
legs?
Poe. I could catch it, but... You defeated Poe the Ghost. Do you want to catch it in a bottle? Yes. My life.
And that's as far as we could get because we just started giggling, and that was the end of that. But good for her. That girl is working hard, way harder than I was working at. However old she is, maybe 17, something like that.
Seriously. I was just making cartoons all day.
I was.
I don't know if you can consider that working hard.
God, what the hell was I even doing at 17? I think
Right.
playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dagrons?
Yeah.
We love arcade games, so we're gonna fucking play them.
Yeah.
It's an old Neo Geo game and put some fucking coins in.
1997. I was a senior in high school.
I was 10.
Cool. I was that kind of cool senior in high school who hangs out with 10-year-olds in the future. Damn, son.
What?
You're throwing those
Why
quarters
don't you
in.
put some quarters in?
All right.
This is the left thing.
Oh.
Left button. Yeah, see, help me out. Get us
Okay.
to 99 credits.
Oh my God. We're playing this through, huh?
This brings me back to my old Kylera days.
Kyler?
Kylera, which it was an online client for playing SNK games.
Oh man.
You could
Brings
play
me back to my
King Fighters
cholera
online.
days where I shat blood until I died on the Oregon Trail.
Cool. Go ahead and hit the right trigger button.
Noted.
Hello, welcome to the 10-Minute Power Hour. My name is Dan, and this is my Rush Test for Echo tour shirt that I got in 1997.
Did you really?
Yeah, I saw them in Nassau Coliseum.
Why are you wearing like an old shirt on a show where everything gets messy?
What's this? Rock'em Sock'em Robot?
Dude, world culture.
Yeah. Dude, I'll never forget, I lived on a kibbutz in Israel when I was like 20. And,
What the fuck is a kibbutz?
kibbutz is like is a very old school, like, agrarian society where,
What the
like,
fuck is agrarian?
dealing with farming.
Oh, like agriculture.
Correct. And so, like, on a kibbutz, like, a lot of, I mean, it's generally for Jewish kids that are, like, on birthright, like, checking out Israel, but, like, a lot of, like, world travelers that don't have any money end up there while they're, like, exploring. And you basically have no money, and you farm in a field, and you, like, work in a factory for no wages, but in exchange they give you terrible food and disgusting shelter.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, but like you get to live in Israel for free and explore, and it's awesome. But I remember, like, I'm in like the deserts of Sarid, like just fucking like could not be farther from the world. And there's one house for miles in any direction, and I walk past it, and it's got like a Britney Spears poster on the door. I'm like, holy shit.
Well, she was a hottie.
Oh, especially in the year 2000 when that was.
Oh man, the year 2000. It was 1999, first of all.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. It was
When Oops, I Did It Again was released.
well, I'm talking about Slave for You. That's the Britney Spears that I love.
Slave for You.
You've never seen the Slave for You video?
No.
Jesus Christ, it is like, I'd show it to you now, but I might spontaneously start jerking off. It's so sexy.
Oh man, why not now?
Ah, the Hurry Scurry Galaxy.
I wish you would spontaneously start jacking off in front of me anytime.
Aaron, that is very flattering, but
One of the most romantic things I've ever said to you, I think.
yeah, probably. I mean, it's definitely top 5.
What was top 4?
I can't tell you, Aaron, because I don't want to go half-mast while we're playing a game. Whoa, that's trippy.
Sorry.
Ah! Okay.
I understand why they created Mario now.
Holy shit.
His voice is the sound that you make when you're like
Super happy?
really upset.
Oh.
Where's Peach? Oh, she's gone.
Yeah.
Hey, little Toad. How's it going?
Hey, Mario! I've always wanted to meet you in person. Princess Peach has been kidnapped. What are you gonna do about it?
Check this out. Watch this. Watch this.
Oh, man. Dude, that was like my 21st birthday.
Did you drink too much booze?
Absolutely.
Nice.
I did. I
Nice
did.
one.
I had some party days in my college years. Did I ever? I must have. I've talked about my 2 camps of friends, like the different vomiting styles.
Different vomiting styles.
Yeah, I had to have. I'll recount it super fast. I have 2 types of friends. One of which is like, "Hey, I think I've got to puke pretty soon," and then they turn their head and they're like,
Oh yeah, you told us about
yeah,
that.
and then the other one's like, "Hey guys," like, "Oh no!" Just everywhere.
No, I'm not gonna puke. I'm not.
It seems to be the officer problem.
Maybe you should go to the bathroom. Oh, this is the end. I didn't do it. And then I get all embarrassed.
I haven't. It's funny. I haven't had anything to drink in over a year now. But like, it's funny because, and I'm not judging anyone who drinks at all. But like, it's funny when you hang out with your friends and you're the only sober one, and you're like, God, everyone's fucking stupid when they're like super drunk.
Yeah.
And like, everyone's like twice as loud and twice as sure what they're saying is interesting.
Oh, yeah.
But like half as actually interesting.
But then when you say something smart, people are like, whoa. Like, I remember I was talking to a bunch of like drunk people and I was the only sober one, and I was talking about like how like Pac-Man has a kill screen.
Yes.
And they were like, whoa, that's what?
Yeah.
That's amazing. And it's like, if you were sober right now, you'd be like, shut up, nerd.
Yeah. Yeah. I went to a soccer game with my dad in Israel, which was crazy. We were chanting like El Yisrael, you know, like all that shit.
In the crowds.
Oh yeah. And it was in the year 2000 when things were a little dicey in Israel, and like we went, and the guys taking our tickets were flanked on each side by soldiers with submachine guns.
Oh my god.
I was like, yeah, because I mean, like, when that country's in danger, they have to protect like any like large gathering of people, like, because that's like, you know, ripe for terrorism basically.
Yeah, seriously.
It was fucking crazy.
Man, did you have a good time?
I had a really good time.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, once you take your mind off the fear of death, it's very it's a lot of fun to just enjoy a soccer game.
Isn't soccer the sport that just has like riots?
Well, yeah, because there's a lot of it takes place in every country throughout the world. Because like that's why it's like the world's game, because in impoverished countries, if you have a ball and like 2 sticks you can put in the ground for goalposts, you can play soccer, you know? Whereas like our version of football, like you need helmets and pads and like a specific ball and like all these, you know, there's a lot of prep work.
You're saying American football is a privileged sport?
I'm just saying, like, you can play soccer anywhere. So like the games take place in a lot of places where you know, there's no security and there aren't like organized like police forces, and so shit goes down.
It's so volatile.
It's so dangerous. Yeah, like I've told you that I wrestled an alligator while I was there, right?
I'm sorry, what?
Did I never fucking tell you about this?
No.
I had to have. I must have. Apologies if we've told this story before.
I know.
Yeah, I wrestled an alligator.
Oh, okay.
I have a picture. I can show you. It wasn't the world's biggest alligator. It was
was it a baby alligator?
It was. I think it was a youth. It was like 6 feet long.
That's still pretty.
It was big. It was big enough to be disconcerting. It was many years ago, and like you go on the tour. Have these tours that like this Cajun dude or like a swamp person will take you on, like just like a guy you can't understand. Like yeah, like they're cool as shit, but you can't understand a word they're saying. And before you go on the tour, they have like these alligator pens for like alligators that are like sort of like domesticated or whatever.
Domesticated by name only.
Yeah, exactly. A domesticated, cold, fucking heartless reptile capable of murdering you. So yeah, like they have like 20 people gathered around, like looking at all the alligators, and the guy comes out and he's like, "Who wants to wrestle this alligator?" And my friend Brett, oh my god, he was like, "Hey, my buddy Dan does," and I was really stoned at the time, and I was too stoned to like be like, no, I don't want that. That's not a thing that I want.
You're like, dude.
Yeah, it just like, well, just everyone like turned to me, and like everyone's face, they were all so excited. They were like, yeah, do it. And I was like, I guess I'll do it. Once you get the jaws closed, it's super easy, because like the way their jaws work, they have unbelievable force that they can bring them down with, that they can like close them with, but they have no power opening their jaws.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, so you're just holding it closed. But like there is this picture that exists of me that my friend took, and it's like I've got this like look on my face. I'm like holding the alligator jaw shut and sitting on its back, and I'm smiling, but it's like that worried smile where it's like, maybe you should take that picture quickly before this alligator up and kills me.
Straight up kills me, bro.
Teleport him down.
Oh, that's so cool.
Look at me go.
This is awesome. Have you ever gone like parasailing or anything like that?
No. Well, I did the one where you're like on the back of a boat.
That's paragliding.
Is it?
I believe so.
Okay.
Or maybe I'm wrong. I might have them backwards.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be more scary for me.
Really? It was actually really relaxing.
Well, I'm scared of large bodies of water because of sharks.
Oh, well, we thought it was gonna be scary, and we were actually like kind of scared of it. And then once we were up there, we were like, wow, this is really peaceful.
I parasailed off the French Alps.
Really?
Yeah, when I was 21. That was same year I wrestled an alligator.
Dude, what the H?
That was my 1 year of thinking that I was totally indestructible.
Damn.
And then I immediately fucking like went back on that shit at 22. I was like, never again.
Did something happen to you, or was that it?
No, I just got a lot of shit like that out of my system, and then I was suddenly like, I'm gonna do skydiving, and then I got right up to the day of doing it, and I was like, nope. I got super scared.
Oh yeah, skydiving is just unreasonable.
Yeah. Well, cause I don't know, I had this weird thought in my head that I was like, I'm gonna be laying on my deathbed one day and I'm going to think like, man, I wish I'd done all the things, you know? Like, and I was like, what if I regret not doing it, you know? And then it got to the day of, and I was like, I don't want to jump out of a plane. I like the whole thing about regrets on your deathbed is actually making it to your deathbed first and not splattering on the ground somewhere in the fields of Long Island.
True dat.
Yeah, so I chickened out, and then somehow that was the end of my like Daredevil days.
Huh. I don't think
also
I ever
right-
had Daredevil days.
Yeah. It was also right around the time I started smoking weed more heavily. So I was like, I'm too lazy to do anything other than sitting on this couch
And smoking weed.
and smoking weed. Dude, I had times where like, I had long stretches of my life where like, I would wake up and just smoke weed all day, every day, and accomplish nothing, but feel as though I'd accomplished something, because weed kind of plays tricks on you like that.
Yeah.
Like I'd walk down the street and like mail a letter, and I'd be like, well, time to pack it in for today. Nice fucking, check that off the list.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That's sticky icky.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's marijuana. That's when I saw the Up in Smoke tour in the year 2000. I saw Snoop Dogg and Eminem, and Snoop Dogg came out and was like, I want to know who out there is smoking that sticky icky icky, and the crowd went fucking crazy, or whatever the version of crazy is when everyone's stoned.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I went to a Pearl Jam concert and it just was nothing but weed, and I was like, I choose to enjoy this.
I mean, I'm sure you did enjoy it, but you got the contact high of a lifetime.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I didn't feel. Maybe there just wasn't enough weed. There wasn't enough Mary Jane.
You know where there was enough weed? The circa year 2000 Up in Smoke tour with Snoop Dogg and Eminem. Oh my god. Like, they didn't even try. I saw it it was in Madison Square Garden, I think. And they weren't even confiscating weed from people. Like, it was just, they were just like, fuck it. Like, the point of this show is that everyone is stoned.
Yeah. True.
Plus,
that.
I mean, like, the fucking security guards must have been so high from a contact. Took a step back.
Nope.
Oh, God, you know what it was like? I don't think I've ever told you about this.
Oh God.
I was at a Red Hot Chili Peppers / Foo Fighters concert.
A 90s delight.
Yeah, I think it was 2000. And because it was at UMass. I didn't go to UMass, but I went to a concert there. And it was just like a large open gymnasium, like with like cement floors, and they just set up a stage and rocked it. It was a good show, but during the Red Hot Chili Peppers, I got a little bit overzealous and excited, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna crowd surf. I'm gonna crowd surf for the first time in my life.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
Poorly.
Ah.
Well, let me put it this way: the first crowd surfing attempt also doubled as my final crowd surfing attempt forever.
Wow.
Yeah, because usually,
What a surprise.
yeah, when people crowd surf, you better be a hot girl that everyone wants to touch, or else you're just gonna fucking fall to the ground. And so I went up, and everyone was like, "Hey, there's a lanky dude," and everyone was just like, "Nope," and then they all took a step backwards, and I fell the entire way and bashed my head on the ground.
Wow.
Yeah, it was fucked up. I don't think I got a concussion, but like, I definitely got like a Looney Tunes style like bump, like they're like You know those?
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, that's I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, I mean...
Apparently the dude from Silverchair got sent to the fucking hospital for that shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
The main guy?
Yeah. Like he jumped into the crowd surf, and they just fucking moved.
Who would drop the band you went to see?
Oh, they didn't drop him. They just didn't catch him.
Oh, that's not cool. That's terrible.
Yeah.
It's dangerous. Like, all I remember is, like, I was looking up, like, during the first couple of people. And you can't tell when you're about to get dropped because you're looking up, you know? So, like, I was looking up at the ceiling, and then all of a sudden I just noticed the ceiling, like, getting quickly farther away from me. And I was like, that's not good. And then it was just like, boom. And,
Wow.
it didn't really hurt because, like, I guess it was just such a jarring shot to the system that it didn't, like, hit the pain nodules or
Yeah,
whatever.
Sure.
But it looked just like that screen. Like, everything goes white for a second, and you're like, ooh. And then you stand up, and you're like, I got this. And then you're like, nope, because your legs are like, blah. And then I remember Precious Little from the Red Hot Chili Peppers part of the concert.
Really?
Yeah. The Foo Fighters were good, though.
The Foo Fighters were so dang good, they made my head hurt.
Yeah. They exploded my skull
Wow.
into fragments.
They made me bleed.
It was dangerous. Good times, though.
Were you okay?
Yeah.
Like the day after, were you like, ooh, it smarts?
It hurt. It definitely, like, the bump hurt. But, like, I had short hair at the time. It was the same time as, like, when that picture of me wrestling the alligator.
Oh.
You know, so my hair was short, so you could really see the bump. And I was, like, still in that phase where, like now when you're, like, an adult, like, if you get hurt, like, no one fucking cares.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that sucks, you got hurt. But, like, when you're younger, like, you get hurt and you're like, everyone check out how hurt I got.
Yeah.
You know, like, and you wear, like, a badge of honor for whatever
yeah.
reason. So I was just like, yeah, check this out. And all the girls were like, ew. And I was like, yeah, does that make you want me? And they were like, nope.
Yeah.
Why would that ever? What makes you think that?
It's a secret.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. I can
Fine
get down
with
with that. Yeah. Aw.
I know.
Everything is more charming than the last. Between Super Mario Sunshine, watching my friend play this, and watching him play Wind Waker for Zelda, which was the same time, I had a really lovely 2002.
Yeah. Yeah,
I was
definitely.
I was a young man in his prime.
GameCube was so magical.
GameCube was a very lovable system, and I think
I feel like it was the last vestige of like Nintendo's creativity before they started like being like, all right, so Mario is Goombas and turtle shells.
right.
Zelda is Triforce and Octoroks.
Yeah, they kind of switched like they funneled their creativity more into the gameplay as opposed to like what you're seeing and what you're interacting with.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, maybe
what
that's
these-
ah!
Oh Jesus.
Yep.
Rocky,
Is
the
best
person,
in
the
Philadelphia.
area. All right then.
That is amazing. I love Philly. They had a while I lived there. Oh, first of all, during the years I lived in Philly, which early 2000s, it was voted not just the fattest city in America, but also the ugliest city in America.
Oh my
like
God.
3 years running, and then I believe Houston took it over. We were like, yes.
Yeah, well, Philly's kind of a weird shape.
Like the people.
Oh, the state.
It's
pretty ugly.
Yeah, we're not. That's not. They were talking about the people.
Oh, that's rude.
Of course, it's rude.
That's
but,
rude as fuck.
Yeah, it's harsh, but they're hilarious there. And there was a big poll taken from that same magazine, like, who is your favorite boxer from Philly? And Philly has like a very rich history of boxers, like Smokin' Joe Frazier and like other champions of the past.
Mm-hmm.
And Rocky got like 85% of the vote. And like the people running the magazine were like, he's not real. And all of Philly's like, it's real to me, damn it!
Yeah, they got that statue.
Yeah,
That was the biggest argument for the RoboCop statue in Detroit.
really.
Because the Detroit mayor wouldn't allow a RoboCop statue, and it was like, come on, it's like part of history.
Yeah,
like,
it's fucking.
that's like a thing for
the first
Detroit
thing-
to be proud of. You
Yeah,
know?
it's the first thing I think of.
And And they were just like, no. So they did a Kickstarter for it, which I donated to.
No way.
Yeah. So I'm
Fucking with yams.
That was a weird
Oh,
song.
the thing is not here anymore.
Oh dear.
Oh, I think I can just set these off with my bow and arrow. Or not.
There you go. That's
Shit,
right.
man. I want to open that door, but I fucking cannot.
What is preventing you from doing it?
Weed.
Well then, I can't help you. 25-year-old Dan would have been able to really help you out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
With
Oh,
some
yeah.
weed, with my weed not having problems?
That's exactly right.
Like
I'd
not
been
having
like-
weed problems?
I'd have been like, bro.
Shit, what the fuck am I supposed to do right now? I don't know. She
Here.
wanted me to go to fucking Death Mountain.
Pause it super fast and find out.
Have fun. Bonjour. I'm just gonna say right now, vanilla Coke, favorite soda.
What?
Vanilla Coke.
Oh, vanilla Coke's awesome.
It's fucking
I
delicious.
used to drink it when I'd go to White Castle, which should tell you how long ago that shit was.
Yeah.
Oh, God in heaven. He loves it.
I think since I've known you, you've never eaten fast food.
No, since 2004 was when I stopped. Boy, he's got some big-ass feathers.
It's a good choice. Bad food.
I went back to sleep,
Except for Wendy's. Wendy's is cool.
of course.
But you know what? I won't say anything until they start sponsoring me.
Yeah, you guys broke up.
Yeah.
It's cool. It happens.
I'm on a Wendy's hiatus. I don't think their food's that great. Not until they start paying me.
Not fucking fooling anyone.
Okay,
It's
black
like you woke
screen.
up at one day, you're like, I don't like titties. Aaron, come on. Everybody likes titties.
I'll only like titties if they start sponsoring my videos. You hear that, titties?
The Last Guardian, Episode 2, brought to you by titties. The wise choice. All aboard the Gorp train.
Is that the sound effect of a train, or is that a penguin dying?
Yeah. My this diner I used to go to back in my old home in Jersey. It's called the Union Plaza Diner, and it used to have this like all around the yay space.
Was it in Union Plaza?
No, it was I think it was in Union. Technically, it was on Route 22. It's still there today. If anyone's super excited about a tasty grilled cheese.
Who isn't?
Oh God, fucking no one I want to hang out
Yeah,
with.
you must be some kind of creep.
But they had little train tracks all around like the upper wall of the restaurant, and every now and then there was just a train that would like roll across the entire thing, and occasionally you'd just be eating and it would roll by and you'd be like, ah! It was super exciting.
Hi, Mr. Train, and it's like, choo-choo.
Yeah. It was crazy exciting when I was 6, and then again when I was stoned at 18.
There's a place like that in Florida. It's an ice cream shop called Sloan's. I think there's multiple Sloan's in the world.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, and
Sounds good.
They have a trick bathroom.
What?
Yeah.
Those are two words I don't ever want in the same sentence.
So it's a bathroom that has it has a gigantic window, like a window that's just like the wall that's leading out to the rest of the store. But if you lock the door,
Wait, can I just wait? Yeah, go to the bottom of that pole. Can you just crawl up that again?
no, apparently not.
Just fucking like that. Oh God. Yahoo! Okay. Yippee! Sorry. Go on.
So yeah, the window just like reveals everything you're doing in the bathroom. But if you lock the door behind you, then it like clouds the window, so you can't
Oh,
see through
no.
it. But you can still see through
Oh no.
to the restaurant, like while you're
That's not relaxing.
dropping a deuce. Yeah.
Oh man.
And it's only, get this, it's only in the women's bathroom.
Oh come on. Come on, Sloan's. That's harassment.
I know. It's like the fucking owner of Sloan's is like, what if we have a joke bathroom? Okay, hear me out. We have a joke bathroom. Where there's a window, and if you lock the door at the girl's bathroom, you know, that's intimate. But some girls are not going to lock the door, so technically it's not my fault.
I'm just serving ice cream, and whoops, there's vagina.
It's an amazing feeling when you find something like that you connect with so immediately that you're like, yes, this, please, forever.
Yeah.
That's honestly how I felt the first time I saw Flight of the Conchords.
Really?
Well, yeah, because like
I didn't know you were so into them.
I'd been doing quote unquote serious music for a long time, and that kind of hit like a dead end. And
But I thought it was great, Dan.
thank you. I liked the band. It just like we couldn't keep going. I don't know. I just felt really lost and not sure what to do. So I started taking those comedy classes at UCB, and then, guess that must have been like 2007 or 8. That's when I saw Flight of the Conchords, and I was like, oh my god, I can like combine these two things, like, because up until that point, like, I'd seen comedy music, but like the music wasn't good.
Yeah.
Or I'd seen comedy music that like the music was good but it wasn't funny. But they were the first that like just totally got it right. I was like, holy shit.
It's fascinating.
Yeah.
I had no idea that was the catalyst.
That was it. And I mean, Lonely Island too, which was around the same time, where I was like, Jesus. And Tenacious D for the longest time. Like, there's very few examples, but like they're all like so superior to their peers, I guess, in a lot of ways.
Yeah, Tenacious D is pretty good.
They're fucking unbelievable. I would love to meet Jack Black someday, or Kyle Gass.
Less so Kyle Gass. I'm just
No,
kidding.
he's fucking
I'm just
awesome.
kidding.
He's amazing. Like their whole band. John, shit, I can't remember his name. It's Konevsky or Konievsky, something like that.
There's a third Tenacious D member.
Well, their backing band. They're for their live
almost
show.
did.
Those guys are fucking unreal. Such an old infrastructure that like shit goes wrong with it constantly. And they're like, they always have to repair like certain subway lines, and it's rough.
Huh.
The worst was when I was living in Brooklyn, and I had to take 2 subways and 2 buses to get to my apartment.
Jesus.
Yeah, because they would keep shutting things down. I lived on the Montrose Avenue stop of the L line, and it was all janked up at the time. Now I'm sure it's much, much better because that's a rich, gentrified area now, to a degree.
That's nice.
But it's nice. Yeah, after I left, they were like, let's class this place up a little bit.
Now that Dan's gone,
Oh my God.
let's fucking clean up.
I lived in a place called the McKibben Lofts. I don't even know if they exist anymore.
Was that like the place where there were like water leaks that you were telling me about? Where like
Yes.
30 people lived in it at once?
There were 14 of us, and 14 of us living in a giant place that was like it was something to the effect of like an abandoned factory, you know? Definitely not totally fit for human living conditions. And we lived in the basement, so whenever there'd be a flood, or rather whenever it would rain, it would automatically flood. Like there was just no way around it. So as soon as it started raining, we would all immediately be like, all right, here we go. And like we'd just like get in a line and start like hauling sandbags into the hallway and build a fucking dam to protect our apartment.
Are you fucking serious?
Dude, it's the I mean, it wasn't that long ago. It was like 2009.
Wow.
You know, like these are the things that you deal with at the time, and then you look back once your life is in a different place and you're like, oh my God.
Yeah, but I guess it's just what you had to put up with.
Right. I think I've talked about that before. Like you don't think of them as hard times, you just think of them as the times.
Yeah, as times.
Yeah, you're like, this is where my life is at.
Yeah, that's true.
And we certainly had fun. Like, we should have filmed more stuff there because it was such a crazy environment.
Did you film anything there?
The very end of FYI, I Want to F Your A was filmed in one of those cementy basement rooms that we had there. You know how that song has like a Michael Jackson "Mama Say Mama Sa Mama Kusa" kind of ending to it? Yeah, that was filmed there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, was the ultimate sandwich the one with the ring?
Yes, that was in a club.
Oh, okay.
That was in a club called I think the Creek in the Cave, something like that.
Creek in the
Be
Cave.
careful, you're about to die again.
I can see that, Daniel.
Look out! Look out! Look
Oh,
out!
shit. Nope, this one. Not this one. This the other one. Or is that one coming again? No, this one's coming. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't think his reach was that long.
Dude, these guys are really fucking you up.
Well, it's because I fucking show up and I suck.
All right, let's
Let's just pause the episode here and we'll get back to those guys.
No, I could get to him easily.
Dude, it just took the entire episode to
I
get back to
was
them.
dicking around a little bit.
Were you really?
I was, Dan.
Okay.
I was dicking around. I went a different way for a sec.
We're gonna have unsatisfied
Did you just
customers.
fart?
No, that wasn't me. That came from the wall.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. It's just it's weird because like she's one of my closest friends now, you know, and like it's weird. It's weird to think that like your closest friends were strangers at one point.
Oh, for sure.
That is always strange to me. Yeah. I remember Brian showing up at my apartment with a full beard, and it was
Man.
like 8 years ago. So it was the beard was all black. Oh man, that fucking rock really hurt you.
Like,
Yeah, now he's growing a beard and it's all fucking. It's got a huge skunky gray streak, not a gay streak.
Oh, there's me and my grandma. That's going back a ways. That's got to be, 2009. Yeah.
That's a real photo too.
This was like on a CVS
Wow.
like wind up. I think we had just started NSP maybe the week before.
Wow.
Yeah. We started NSP in February, and that is for my birthday in March.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, that's at Brian's house. That was the year after we met. Look how black Brian's hair was back then.
Wow.
That's what having a kid will do to you. Yeah, we were still getting to know each other at this point, but that was around the time when we were writing stuff like Dinosaur Laser Fight.
Wow.
And yeah, because at that time we were just young comedians like having fun.
That's not what we are.
Well, there was just no sign that Ninja Sex Party was going to go anywhere. you
Oh,
know?
right.
Like just or turn into anything. So it's real cool to look back and be like, oh man, those guys were at the beginning of a journey and they didn't even know it.
Yeah.
How did Aaron and Danny meet? How did we meet?
Go ahead, because I just drank boiling tea way too fast.
Actually, you know what? Ross showed me Ninja Sex Party.
It was Ross?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Ross is
Yeah.
responsible for all this?
He showed me Ninja Sex Party when you guys had like
It figures.
9,000 subs.
Oh, like a year ago.
And I was like, why don't these guys get more hits? And then I sent you guys a message,
I remember it.
and then did you guys like not reply right away or like?
No. I remember it very clearly. We got a message. It was early on in our career, and we got a message from you saying because it was buried in like all the weird messages from like, hey, why don't you join our crappy network, which is not even a network. It's just some guy in a basement. and you were like. You were super humble, and you were like, I've got an okay channel. I like what you guys do. If you want to check out what I do, go ahead. And you're like, hell yeah, man. And so we looked at it, and it had like 250 million somethings. And I was like, what? That can happen? Because Brian and I, we were like musicians and comedians. YouTube was kind of a foreign thing to us. We just wanted to make videos, and YouTube was like the venue that you put videos on. But we weren't really part of the community. We didn't know what was going on. So we had never heard of you. That is weird that you had heard of us, but not like vice versa. That's ridiculous.
Oh, it's fine. Better off for it, I'm sure.
I mean, it was funny too, because like it was a very flattering email, and I think you said like if you're ever in LA, like just let me know. And I'll show you around. And normally I would be like, no, like we're not hanging out. But like there was something really cool about your letter, and like I was just like, I just happened to be going to LA like I think 2 weeks later. So
I picked you up.
yeah, we went and got sushi together, and then like you dropped me off at my uncle's house, and I was like, I made a new friend.
You had your backpack and everything.
Yeah, I did have a backpack.
that was awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty.
And then Dinosaur Laser Fight. That's what really kicked it off, I guess.
That's true. And then, although I would say that doing GameGrumps, like now it's like I feel more like you're like a brother, in a way, just because like GameGrumps, like you spend so much time together with the person, and also like you're kind of laid bare as a person. You just say so much about your personal life that you get to know someone pretty quick. You're all right. I never had a
real brother.
My
brother would be so upset.
Oh, I'm sorry. I never had a brother.
He'd be like, "Oh, your brother." Oh.
But even near it's not like sharks like can jump out of the water and grow legs.
Hey, you know what? Just in case they can, I don't get within fucking 300 feet of that shit.
Oh man, but the beach is so lovely.
It is nice.
Do you remember the first time, like when we first started hanging out and we all went to the beach and played frisbee? Do you remember that? I think Ross was there. It's a long time ago. Had to be like 6 years ago already.
No.
No?
Which beach?
I don't know. I didn't know California well enough at the time. I don't think I'd moved here yet.
The guy had to be like Santa Monica Pier or something.
Must have been.
Good lord. Was it at night?
No, daytime.
The fuck?
We were chucking a frisbee around,
I mean, that sounds like me.
and you took your shirt off, and you were like, I'm self-conscious. And everyone was like, take your fucking shirt off, dude. We'll get nude. I don't care.
Oh yeah, now I don't give a shit.
Yeah, you've come a long way with that. Oh, that's young me. That was my first day in California.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So that's at your uncle's place?
It was at my uncle's place in Palm Springs. That was before I got sick though. So no, or maybe it was after, because my hair's short. Because that's when they cut my hair. No, I look at that picture and think like, man, that guy had no idea like, what he was in for.
Seeing short-haired Dan is such a, like, wow.
Yeah. Well, they cut it in the hospital. They cut it so like they could get the IV into like places better. Not a haircutty dude. I hope I can grow my hair out to a point where it can actually injure someone just by fucking whipping it around in an 80s rock and roll manner.
I think you're already there, dude.
I'm getting close. Getting close. I think it would just tickle right now. It's too froey.
I miss your short hair.
You miss my short hair?
Yeah.
I haven't had short hair in years.
I watch old videos and I'm like, aw.
Are you saying you like my face?
Yeah.
Aaron.
Because I don't know, it just reminds me of like more innocent times. Because we've broken several laws.
Including the laws of grammar.
Laws of grammar. Yeah, man. Well, it's just like, it's like I remember you coming to my house in Palmdale and like you had short hair and
yeah,
and we were like, hello.
Hi.
I like your music.
Yeah, gosh, it's funny to think about. I remember meeting Susie for the first time and seeing her sitting on the couch, and like she was wearing like cool boots. I was like, your boots are cool. And then I was like, I'm stupid. I felt so fucking stupid.
God, you look like an idiot. You look like an idiot.
Oh, that's 2013?
Yeah.
Wow, I thought that was earlier. This was at Six Flags.
Magic Mountain, yeah. Mm-hmm. How long had we known each other at this point?
We had known each other for about 1.5 to 2 years. Those were Supergirl capes.
That's right.
Yep. And I'm wearing a propeller beanie. The reasons of which are lost to time. God, that's fucking good.
It's really funny. But I think I probably would have blown it like I blew Up Dog and just laughed at the fact that it actually worked.
Oh my God. I wonder if anyone has ever fallen as hard for Up Dog as I did in that Goonies 2 episode.
What is Up Dog?
What is Up Dog?
What is Up Dog?
That was at your house too, I think.
The Goonies?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, it was.
Yeah, we moved. When did we move to this office?
I don't even know.
2015, certainly. So anything that happened in 2014, which doesn't feel like that long ago, was at your house.
Long ago. God damn.
Yeah.
And it's fucking 2016 now.
Oh, I know, dude. My life was way different in 2014
I'm
too.
almost 30, man.
That's crazy. Especially since, who cares?
All right, fine. Well, all right then. Well, let's talk about what you want to talk about then. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah. What do you got? What do you got going on in your life?
No. Now the pressure's on. Not much.
Yeah.
Yeah.